Hi guys, how you doing today?
Everyone, we're back. How you doing?
Man,
We're
crazy
here to
Sunday,
cover
right?
the dip in Bitcoin. It was pretty rapid last night. It dropped over $500 in something like 5 minutes. We've got an article to
That's
bring up on that.
crazy.
Really a strong dip. There's talk also that we could be dipping further, so really watch the charts. Don't do anything too big right now. Keep an eye on everything. See where we're going from here. Altcoins also, Bitcoin still king. Push down the alts with it, at least what Bitcoin went down, if not more, depending on the alt. So quite a night last night. Different than the articles we covered yesterday in the video where everything seemed like it was about to double. We definitely got a little bull trap there.
Can you see
Brought us
Ethereum?
down. So
Can you see your
keep it.
theory really quick? Because nobody's talking about that. I think that what's going to make us different. Is you made a very
Yeah.
good bold prediction and you told me something. I never heard. I watched I watched three other videos, three channels. Nobody's ever talking about. Tell me what
No,
you
I
told me
think
about
you're
Ethereum.
right. I think Ethereum's got a huge bull run coming. This dip is just part of a temporary dip. We've got an article here for Ethereum 2.0, the testnet. It's attracted over 22,000 validators. This and ZK Snarks will make Ethereum this year faster than the Visa global network.
That's
So
crazy.
this is becoming a really global supercomputer payment system that can rival and even surpass Visa. So this is really bullish. This is why we're especially into Ethereum now, especially before 2.0 comes and you get better prices. And remember, with 2.0, you'll be getting from 5 to 10% interest. You're going to be getting significant.
Visa's not going to be the only one global.
Right. So
Visa's not
22,000
supposed to be global. Visa's not going
And
to be.
last year, I was one of the original 1,000 to sort of test on this. It's kind of fun. Looks like 22,000 are doing it this time. Strong interest.
Yes.
This is really something to keep an eye on. And once Ethereum 2.0 happens, I don't think there'll be any more doubt about Ethereum. It's going to
No.
be global supercomputer, second layer of the internet, and very, very bullish.
So rack up that Ethereum.
I think so. I think you get a little discount today. Remember, not financial advice, but
No.
something to look at. We brought you IOTA yesterday again.
Yes.
One of the top engineering firms in the world out of Germany is receiving patents. IBM's received patents on IOTA 2. Looks like they're going to end up part of a lot of these systems. These software systems are going to integrate IOTA directly, and it's hugely bullish. The
That's
growth of
crazy.
machine-to-machine Internet of Things is approaching and going to be rapid. There will be machines communicating even in your kitchen. You may have your refrigerator communicating whether or not you're out of milk, right? So all these things are huge. The Internet of Things is going to be a big part of our lives, and it looks like IOTA is really leading the way. So it's a huge mover. Keep an eye on there.
And this is the latest patent from Siemens. So I'm just saying there's a lot of other people, a lot of industries that are trying to get into IOTA. So not the only one, but they're the largest market players. So I'm just saying that brings a lot of opportunity actually to the forefront when it comes to
And the other
utilization.
big one is IBM. They received a few patents. You can
Yes.
Google that up real quick. So, and
Okay.
Jonathan wanted to show you a mover he called a while ago, which was one of the few upside coins, even in this dip.
Dentacoin, man, I'm telling you, I was actually proud on this. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
I think this is good.
Dentacoin is actually killing the marketplace. It was up 14% today in a down market too.
That's how that due diligence pays
Great.
off. And you even looked into basically dental, gamifying people brushing their teeth.
It's basically oral hygiene, preventative care, and they're trying to provide insurance for people who actually do not have actual insurance and trying to change the dental industry game completely. So you're right. You just alluded to gamifying actually preventative oral hygiene and actually incentivizing patients to actually protect their oral hygiene. And I mean, because that's the number one cause when it comes to dental.
Oh, yeah.
It's
prevention.
not prevention. You know what I mean? Is
right.
The after effects of not preventing it. You know what I mean? Having cavities and all these and all these oral surgeries and having to replace it, so expensive.
And all the costs, and then that can be intermingled with insurance and discounts. And I was thinking, if one dentist has this going on and the next one doesn't, this is an excellent form of marketing, an excellent form of attracting customers to a dentist. And pretty much most dentists are private, they own their own practice, or they have need to be creative, and this is really handing them a creative option on a silver platter. So this is really a cool thing.
It is, and then the number one issue in the dental industry is lack of insurance, and this is actually trying to actually circumvent this right here, which I think is good. So one thing I like about these altcoins, which we talked about before, and which we're trying to reiterate to the audience, is solving a problem, which a lot of these coins
That's right.
Yeah.
And the other mover we're going to cover today is one I found, which is Patientory, it's medical cloud storage. It's bucked the trend of this downturn a little. It's up a little, not as much as Dentacoin, but it's still a winner.
Yes.
It's still active. They're at conferences. And the reason I like cloud computing, this is compliant with what's called HIPAA law. It's a privacy law, medical law. And just the other day, a major medical insurance firm announced they're not going to be using Amazon's cloud anymore. And the concern for that is basically HIPAA compliance with privacy law. And this solves that problem. So you've seen already a major insurance provider stating directly that the current cloud system just isn't HIPAA compliant and isn't acceptable. So this is a solution to that.
Can I get it? Can I test as someone who works in the medical field currently right now?
Yeah.
I work for the largest hospital in California, and they actually spent over $1 billion on actually HIPAA compliant software to actually prevent these issues. So I'm just letting you know.
This is already compliant.
Yeah, exactly. So cloud computing and in this aspect and interfacing it to the cloud is going to be, I can see, huge. So and HIPAA laws are for people who are actually breaching medical information. That's like your doctor actually releasing your medical information to somebody else. So it's called the Health Information Privacy Portability Act. It's pretty
exactly.
Yeah,
and it's big.
It's big.
You must be compliant with it.
Yeah, it's laws. It's like federal and state law. So it's huge.
So that might be why this one's bucking the trend and still in the green even on a red day. So
one more time again, it solves the problem.
Right. Again, so these are two really solid movers we wanted to share with you guys. We wanted to show off real quick and cover the dip. So our last video wasn't just Moon Boy. We're trying to cover the mood every day and make sure we're covering,
highs and the lows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the dips today, stay vigilant, keep an eye on it before you do anything, and enjoy your day out there. And
do you
really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. We could really use the subscribers. We just updated our image for the crypto futures. So we're trying to update the channel little by little for you all the time. So
try to look that professional.
Enjoy your Sunday, guys, and let's see what happens. Thanks for tuning in.